Picture this. It's 1979 in Utah, and you're a shy 18-year-old girl who's decided to go to the mall by yourself. You've heard of the recent missing and murdered girls who match your age and description, but you're not worried about that. Things like that don't happen here, and they most certainly do not happen to you. Suddenly, a man approaches you. He seems nice, normal, maybe even handsome. He tells you he's a police officer, and he even shows you his badge. He says, "Don't worry, but someone just attempted to break into your car." He says he needs you to come with him to the police station and file a report. You're a little skeptical of this, but who are you to question a man in the place of authority? So you follow him out to his beige Volkswagen Bug and climb into the passenger seat. Your name is Carol DeRonch, and the man that you were trapped inside a car with is not a police officer. That man is Ted Bundy. Serial killers are known for their ability to hide in plain sight, but Freeze has outlined 9 signs that you can use to spot a killer: torturing small animals, childhood abuse, poor family life, arson, antisocial behavior, intelligence, substance abuse, voyeurism, and shiftlessness. I have chosen 3 of these signs, and through my extensive research, I have found information on how you can use these signs to detect a killer. This speech will be focusing on 3 major warning signs. First, I will describe how childhood trauma could lead to criminal activity. Second, I will review how abusing small animals could be another warning sign of a killer. And lastly, I will explain how antisocial behavior could be another predictor of a predator. One warning sign of a serial killer is abuse or neglect in childhood. The parent-child relationship is what teaches children to be morally aware, socially competent, and it allows them to develop a sense of self-efficiency. Children who experience abusive or neglectful parenting could lack a sense of understanding and awareness of social norms and expectations. It could also contribute to an underdeveloped sense of morality. Another warning sign is torturing or harming of animals. This sign is often present in childhood. Killing is a way for people to exert control over others' lives. The children who target animals are often displaying sociopathic tendencies. They choose animals because animals are the only things that these children have power over. According to Knight, there is even a link between working in slaughterhouses and criminal activity. While modern slaughterhouses are much more humane than slaughterhouses in the 1800s, this could be even more desensitizing to employees. Multiple studies have been conducted to find a link between childhood animal cruelty and violence against humans later in life. In fact, Knight's research found that not only cruelty to animals might predispose towards violence against humans later in life, but that it might also predict the most extreme forms of violence. Antisocial behavior is one of the biggest warning signs of killer activity. Someone suffering from antisocial behavior may also be referred to as a psychopath. These individuals may lack empathy for others, crave immediate gratification, have poor frustration tolerance, use cunning, conning, and intimidation to get what they want from someone, and exhibit a complete lack of remorse or compassion for others. Basically, they have 0 conscience. I hope you have learned something today that will help keep you safe in the future. You have learned that a killer could be someone who was abused in their childhood. It could be someone who finds enjoyment in hurting animals, or it could be someone suffering from an antisocial behavior disorder. And for those of you who are still wondering what happened to Carol, Ted Bundy pulled a gun on her. He handcuffed one of her wrists, and she fought with everything that she had to escape him. And she did, and she survived, and she tells her stories today about how to watch for men like this. Unfortunately, Bundy would later go on to capture another girl that day and kill her. And 9 months after this, he was caught, and he was executed in 1989.